guys! So I have a makeup tutorial for you today. I'm really excited about this one. I originally wanted to do a colorful look. I haven't done a colorful look in a while, so I figured I should just do something a little bit out of my comfort zone. But so what I did was I put like a wine sort of cranberry color on the lid, and then I did like the halo technique by putting another color on the inside and the outside of the eyelid. I used a really deep purple, so I'll show you that in the video. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this tutorial and stay tuned to find out how I get this look.
So I'm starting off with my Benefit Porefessional primer. I like to concentrate it mostly on my nose and cheek area. That's just where I tend to get the oiliest, so feel free to put it wherever you need to. And I'm just applying a really thin layer on the rest of my face. And then I'm mixing two foundations. I have the N7 by L'Oreal True Match and the Makeup Forever HD foundation in the shade 155. So I like to mix about maybe 1 pump of Makeup Forever foundation and then 1.5 pumps worth of foundation for the L'Oreal True Match. I mix that on the back of my hand, test it to my neck, and then I just apply it all over my face before I spread it out with a damp beauty blender sponge. Next step's completely optional. I just like to set my eyelids and my eyebrow area with powder. My favorite is the Smashbox Halo, and it's just because I have greasy eyelids, so I just like to make sure everything's nice and matte. And then I just go on to my eyeshadow primer. I'm using the Too Faced Shadow Insurance, and I'm just putting that on my eyelids, again on the area where I do put on my eyebrow products and underneath my eyelid. Using the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in the shade Ebony to fill in my eyebrows. Eyeshadow that I'm taking is Cranberry by MAC, and I am going to be applying that on the center part of my eyelid. And I really wanted this color to have a really dark wash of cranberry, so I'm actually applying, I think I applied about 2 or 3 coats of this. And again, I'm only focusing it on the center of the eyelid because we are going to be applying a darker color on the inside and the outside of the eyelid. So this purple color that I'm using is from an older MAC palette. This is the Wonder Woman palette. Feel free to use any dark shade of purple or an eggplant sort of color. So like I said, I'm going to be putting that on the inside and the outside of the eyelid, and I'm making sure to blend the line where those two colors meet just so everything's nice and seamless. into that same purple color with a blending brush. This is just so I can blend out that line that's on top of my eyeshadow, as well as deepen up the crease. I also wanted to apologize for the lighting coming in and out. I know like some clips are a lot more washed out than the others, but I do appreciate your guys' patience. I am just getting used to my new ring light and getting used to a new camera setup. Palette, but I'm going to that sort of mauve color next door to the purple, and I'm using a different blending brush, and I just want a slight wash of this, so I did knock off all the fallout, and I just wanted to stick with that red and purple color scheme. You don't have to use a mauve color if you wanted to. You can use a nude, you can use a beige, use whatever you prefer. Camera, I already curled my lashes and applied mascara, and now here I'm just using the NYX matte liquid liner, and I'm winging out my eyeliner. You don't have to, but for this look I wanted to just create a little wing on the outside of my eyes. But yeah, do whatever you feel comfortable with. You don't even have to use liquid liner. You can use gel, you can use pencil, do whatever you please. I'm just throwing on some false lashes. These are the Doll Me Ups from Velour. These are probably my favorite lashes at the moment. I use them for all sorts of looks, whether it's a smoky eye or a neutral eye, or if I just want to wear them by themselves without even wearing any eyeliner. They're just the perfect all-around lash in my opinion. Now we're going to go to the under eyes. This is the YSL Touche Éclat. Pretty sure I pronounced that wrong, but I am just going to use that to conceal as well as highlight underneath my eyes. So I like to do the traditional triangle shape, and then once I have that applied to my liking, I'm just going to blend it out, and then I'm going to set it. And then for setting, I just like to use a translucent powder. Contour, I'm just using Blent by MAC. This is just a contouring powder. I'm putting it in the hollows of my cheeks, a little bit on my jaw, and then I actually put a little bit on my temples as well. And I didn't want to use bronzer for this look because I felt like I already had so much shimmer on the eyes that I wanted to keep the rest of the face as matte as possible. And then for blush, I forget the name of this blush at the top of my head, but I will have the name for you in the bottom bar below. And then for the highlight, this is so funny, I opened up my Becca Rose Gold highlighter and it had cracked. I was so bummed, but it's still usable. So I'm just taking a small brush. This is actually a MAC 217 blending brush, and I'm putting it on the traditional parts where you would put your highlight. So on the top of the cheekbones, a little bit down the center of the nose, a little bit on the tip of the nose, and I actually used it also as an eyebrow highlight. So now we're going to finish up the eyes, I am taking that same purple eyeshadow that I used on the inside and the outside of my eyelid, and I'm just blending it out on my lower lash line. And you can bring it down as low as you want to. I did want to create it pretty smoky, and I wanted it to be pretty dark as well. Underneath that, I actually went into the pink color in that MAC Wonder Woman palette, and I used that to blend out the harsh purple line on my lower lash line. And then of course, this wouldn't be a smoky eye unless we had some black eyeliner in the waterline, so I went ahead and did that. And then I also fixed my lashes that were on my right eye because they were lifting, and yeah, it was bothering me, so I had to fix it before we moved on with the rest of the look. And then I just went back into my pencil brush just to smudge out the eyeliner with the purple eyeshadow, just to create more of that smoky sort of effect. And then once you're done with that, all you have to do is just put some mascara on your lower lashes.
And then of course my camera died while I was putting on my lip products. I just used this MAC lipstick called Lazy Day. It's like this really pretty pink color with a cool undertone, and then I just lined my lips with Stone lip liner from MAC. So this is the completed look. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and yeah, I'm really excited that I kind of went out of my comfort zone and made it a little bit more colorful instead of the normal sort of neutral toned smoky eye, but we'll see if I end up wearing this on Sunday. I don't even know what I'm doing yet, but yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you guys in the next video. So I'll talk to y'all soon.